demand an explanation.
Excuse me?
Your prompt attention to this matter is insincerely appreciated. Please accept our insincerest apology. Yours, insincerely.
I'm sorry, Miss Flannery.
You better be. I'm docking you $1.
$1? Insincere trust? Jimmy, leave me alone.
Personal matter. Not on company time!
Not another $1. Sincere trust? Jimmy, we have nothing more to say to each other.
Dill Mount?
I didn't ask him to call. I don't want him to call. I never want to speak to Jimmy Smith again.
Good, forget the boys, Dill Mount. Get yourself a canary.
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Cut the cord. Is that a man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross. No brainwash, double cross. Forget about the boy. Pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's nothing but an alley cat. Dirty rat and my bastard. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. And it's not moonlight. Don't think about me. Sister, you're much better off without me. You can blow the blues and kiss goodbye and put the sun back in the sky. But when he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Shower rain, hallelujah. Now me, Mr. Wrong, or rude. I'll find myself another, though who I know is no good. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy boy. Barney Schreiber, CPI. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, Barney boy. Gee, what a real swell guy. Forget about the boy. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, oh Jordan. And I double life. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy.
Ladies, the phone rang 11 times before I finally answered it myself. Not pleased. Not at all pleased. Where's Flannery? Back to work. Not so fast, John. I want to word with you alone.
Another crisis, Mr. Graydon.
A big one. That last batch of carbon paper was not up to snuff. Write a memo to the head of supply. Read his beads.
Read beats.
Pin his ears back.
Pin ears.
Really go after him.
Really go after him. Oh, Mr. G.
Who?
You. Do you have
A what?
a moment? I would love to get a man's opinion of Rudolph Valentino.
Okay.
See, in The Sheik, he takes Agnes Ayres by brute force, and she enjoys it. She enjoys it a lot. So, Mr. Graydon, what is your opinion of brute force?
I'm not for it. Not for it at all. That's not what women really want these days. Give them a young man they can trust. Tom Sawyer at 20.
I never read Tom Sawyer. Was he sexy?
He was 12.
Well, if you got it, you got it.
I got it.
Millie, we have to talk about last night.
In case you didn't get the message by my slamming the phone in your ear, let's forget last night ever even happened.
You can't be serious.
Leave for what?
What lovely elbows you have, Miss Flannery.
From my mother's side of the family. The Boggs girls were always noted for their elbows.
I can see why.
Well, my Barney was always partial to them. Then again, you and T are so much alike. Well, get out of here. She never wants to see you again.
That can't be true.
You better believe it, Mr. Man.
Millie!
Thank you, Miss Flannery.
Peg.
Peg.
Well, Millie, I hate to bother you at the office, but
More research on how the other half lives.
you mean at Muzzy's party, you mean? Wasn't it heaven? Who knew how soon I'd be plunged into the depths of Hades?
Funny thing about remorse.
Oh, Millie, I feel so dirty. He had this peculiar look on his face, and he went to grab my hands, only it wasn't my hands he wanted to shake. He
pounced.
I couldn't breathe.
He takes your breath away.
I felt
in the pit of your
my
stomach.
knees buckled.
No wonder you couldn't stop him. For all you knew, I was going to marry my boss.
You mean you're not?
I most certainly am. Oh, Miss Dorothy, promise me no man will ever come between us.
As if anybody could take the place of my best friend. But what has that got to do with my audition for David Belasco?
Oh, that was this morning. How'd it go?
Fine, until he pounced.
Him too. Boy, you've really been through it.
Do I look like the sort of girl who would allow a man to take liberties?
You look helpless, which, as far as men are concerned, is even better. They think they can get away with it. Well, take a page from my book, Miss Dorothy. Callus up. Higher heels, shorter skirts, and you're not gonna like this. Cut your hair.
Cut my hair?
No more little girl lost in the lion's den. What I'm offering you is the fashion equivalent of a whip in a chair.
Tame the beast.
No time like the present, Miss Dorothy.
John, be a good old scout and ring up my handball court. Reserve a court for 6:15, will ya? Gotta work up a good sweat. Edgy in the gut. Tighten up. Oh, sweet mystery of life, at last I found thee.
A handball court for 6:15.
I know at last the secret of it all.
Handball.
All the longing, seeking, striving, waiting, yearning, the burning hopes, the joys and idle tears they fall.
Can't you do better than that? I'll hold.
I've a very strange feeling I never felt before. 'Tis a kind of a grind of depression.
My heart's acting strangely, it feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression.
My pulses leap madly without any cause. Believe me, I'm telling you truly.
I'm gay without pause, and sad without cause.
My spirits are truly unruly. For I'm falling in love with someone. Girl, I'm falling in love with someone. And a world.
Yes, I'm falling in love
with someone plain to see. I'm sure I could love someone madly if someone could only love me.
Yes,
I'm falling in love with someone plain to see.